Patrick Cook here. Hey, let's continue this. We're in the process here of trying to find a good fractal scene. In the last session, I discovered something interesting. I saved it, and I've got a little project that I can go back to at some point in the future. But I want to stay on track with chasing down our ideal scene, and which we can animate through. So I was working on the first amazing box, and I was adjusting the scale, and I was finding some interesting stuff. There are no other properties for this particular amazing box formula down below, so I've got these three to work with. Let me do a min R. Let's see what I'm on minimum now, so I'm not making drastic movements. All right, so there's not a whole lot happening to the scene. All right. Now I do have my rescue down here from the last session. So I can go a little bit more crazy. I can take more risks because I can revert pretty quick. All right, so let's go to mid, and I am going to click on this min R value. Just click on it one time and get it up here where you can see it. I'm going to set that to 0. So I zeroed this min R out. And the reason I did that is because I don't know where the min R property kicks in and actually starts to make a difference. So if I put it down to 0, I can go positive, see what that does, and see where it starts to have an impact. All right, and it's having a very significant impact right around 1.65. And all right, now I'm going to go back into the negative now. Come on, get down there. There, okay, we're in the neg now. Look at this. So it's not really having much of an effect down here. I'm already at negative 5.4, you see. All right, so I have effectively found where this particular property begins to have an impact on the scene. All right, I'm going to put that back to 0 again. 0, okay. So I know now from experimentation that this min R property of the first amazing box formula slot will have an impact on the scene right there, right about 1.6. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on min so that I don't make such dramatic change. And now I'm going to adjust the min R. There we go. Okay. I'm not making such a drastic change on the min R. Let's see what I got. Let's keep going here. Let's keep going. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to put that back to 0. I kind of am thinking that the min R is sort of a dead end. But that's okay. I mean, I had to go down there and find out. So I'm gonna defocus on min R, and I'm gonna go over to I'm gonna go see what fold does for me. I'm on min now. So that fold really has a dramatic effect. Yeah, dramatic effect. Let's just see what that looks like here. Uh, Interesting. Can I navigate through that? Not really. I'm gonna hit up on a wall pretty quick. I don't like it. Okay, now this is interesting. Okay, this is interesting. Ooh, all right. Ooh, ooh, let's see what I get here. View the main, calculate it. Ah, hmm, hmm. Eh, it's interesting. Ah, I don't like it. Let's see what that one looks like. Hey, I'm in the process of discovery. Ah, I don't know. I mean, this is crazy. I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm starting over. I'm sorry. All right. Control C. All right. Open from clipboard, and I'm sorry. I'm reverting. I'm reverting. This is the best I've had so far. All right. And I just keep going back to that. Now, I did find something interesting that I did save off, but this is the process of of well, all right. Well, let me phrase it this way. If all you care about, all right, look, if all you want to do is to have a good time and poke around in Mandelbulb 3D and discover stuff, and hey, go for it. You know, uh, the software is a lot of fun because you keep discovering something very interesting. And for you, the experience of discovering and viewing and pondering these images, for you, it's a lot of fun. Now, the other thing you can do now is that you can continue to move toward a project that you can publish, whether it's a still or whether it's an animation. Now, if you're heading for a publishable uh, piece of work, then you're in a different dynamic than playing with the software. There's nothing wrong with playing with it, and I intend to use the word play, not to minimize the effort, but to indicate that you are working with, you're using the Mandelbulb 3D software purely for your own entertainment, edification, enjoyment, uh, and you don't intend to publish anything. And that's perfectly fine because you still get to enjoy the act of discovery. Whether or not you publish anything does not in any way diminish the enjoyment that you had in creating, in this particular case, Mandelbulb 3D graphical scenes. As a matter of fact, if you are working on publishing something, the dynamic kind of shifts from just having a good time to having objectives to that you want to move forward so that you get to a point where you have a publishable end result. The dynamic is different. And both are a lot of fun. Uh, they're both a lot of fun. If you're just creating for your own value, for your own enjoyment, that's a lot of fun. You don't need to share it with anybody. Um, and 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 if you did share it with anybody, they'd probably say, well, you know, what's that? It doesn't mean anything to me. And the thing about it is, when you're creating, I'm going to call it digital art. you have so many opportunities to create that digital art. Too many, too many. And because you are actively working in that environment, you're the one tweaking the knobs, pressing the buttons. You're the one making choices to keep, to throw it away, to keep with it, to modify it, or to throw it away, or start over. You are part of the process of the artistic discovery using a digital software tool. You are part of the process. Somebody looks at this um, uh, from their perspective. They didn't have any involvement in the development of that particular scene. You did. So for you, that is much more meaningful than somebody who views it that had no idea how you got there and what you did and what tool you used. So the act of discovering these, in this particular case, Mandelbulb 3D digital art, the act of getting to this point because you're directly involved with it is more meaningful to you whether or not you publish anything. And that's the key difference. Now, if you do want to publish something, you have a different thought process. You want to keep moving toward an end result. If you don't want to publish anything, you don't have an end objective. Your objective is just to discover interesting digital scenes that you can enjoy for the moment and move on. So we didn't get a whole lot accomplished in this particular session. So let's end here. And in the next session, we'll see if we can continue to move this project forward. I'll see you there.